Holy cow. I has a bucket, they be stealing my bucket. To be honest with you, I feel like that might be like 2005, man. I don't know. Kato caught slipping. I wish I knew, man. 2010 also feels like it was like peak Reddit meetups. Where even though it was like the 9th biggest website in the world, people would be like, holy shit, I found 9 people in Austin, Texas that also use Reddit. Check it out, guys. Check it out. It's 12 dudes and one uncomfortable looking lady at the Reddit meetup. Is this bullying? It's not bullying because it still exists. It's called the Web 3.0 monthly mixer. At least the vibe still exists. Harambe's 10-year memorials next year. Next year's a good year to be 24, is what I would say about that then. Because if you were like 14 when that happened in the first place, 24 is a good time to experience the echo, I think. But obviously I was like 38 when that shit happened the first time. So I had to, probably on stream, I was like, chat, what's all this Harambe stuff? What's all this Harambe stuff? I'm too busy reading these Nate Silver election predictions. Are you seeing this? Hillary's got this one in the bag, man. What are they thinking? What are the Republicans thinking? Ooh. Oh, sorry, I was reading chat. Librarian, yeah, use the Wayback Machine to go to 538 in June 2016, please. To the next floor. No, librarian, don't do it. Does the Wayback Machine still exist? In the hot tub? The hot tub time machine? Lugal? Are you guys using Lugal Gemini? Monthly hot tub time machine mention. Monthly reminder that you don't feels Max as much as I do. I cried at the end of Hot Tub Time Machine because Lou saved his life by ruining Sergey Brin's life. By going back in time, staying back in time to like 1980 until he figured out how to invent Google. I want to see the movie where Lou figures out how to invent Google, man. Where he's like, I'll just invent a search engine. What's he gonna do, man? He's gotta wait a long-ass time. I've been crying at the end of every episode of Bluey. That's actually fair. Well, okay, it's fair if you have kids. If you don't have kids, maybe... I'm not saying it makes you a bad person. But you might want to, like, get, like, a blood panel lab done. Because, like, I think that's maybe not normal. Unofficial NL VODs. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. That's the one! Okay, so you said, dude, the one where Bingo dreams about them all being planets. That was the one I was gonna say, man. Because you're not crying because it's like, you know, they're pulling at your heartstrings with artifice. You're crying because you're like, oh my god, children are so, like, pure and innocent. That one's got some, it's got some heft to it for sure. Crying at the episode of Steven Universe where he realizes his emotions are the key to his powers, and that allows him to get a jelly donut from the donut store as soon as it opens. No, that one could not be me. Sorry, that one's not gonna be. But if you do you do you. Ain't nobody seen that one? That's like the only one I've seen, man. Did you cry at La La Land? Yes, man! Of course! That's light work. You catch me crying in like bad sports movies when the underdogs win. %. I cried at Begonia 3 times. Was it because of Emma Stone's hairstyle? I only know that she's bald in the movie. That's the only thing I know about it. You cried at the holdovers? I can't remember. I was touched during the holdovers. I don't know if I cried. It's got a different sort of vibe to it. I might have. Let me think about it. I need to watch the holdovers in the next few days. That should be my yearly like Christmas movie tradition. Where'd you cry in the Minecraft movie? That ass could have squirted some when they used a bucket of water to stop themselves from dying from the big fall. Or when Garrett the garbage man comes back, even though he obviously fucking exploded. He literally blew up on a bridge that was like 100 blocks above the next level. So you're like, he's dead, man. But then he just comes back and saves the day. And I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. But I could have cried, yeah. Absolutely. They do the water bucket trick during the movie? Yeah, I mean, it's peak. It's peak at being pretty bad. Whatever. You gotta see all that jazz? I do, man. I've got a serious Bob Fosse deficit in my life. I got a Bob Fosse shaped hole in my brain. You got that Sarah McLachlan commercial up there? She's from Vancouver, buddy. What do you think? Yeah, we got that Sarah McLachlan commercial up here. Anyone else getting those ads? And again, these are blog ads, not YouTube ads. I don't know what the fuck they're showing in those these days. But it goes. The ad that I see, one that I showed Kate that I got her laughing about a lot was one cure for baldness. You've got to try it. So I took a screen cap on my phone of it. It was a man who's a Norwood 5. So he'd lost like most of his hair and just had the horseshoe. And someone was pouring a bottle of Coca-Cola Classic onto his head. I was like, I got to try that, man. It could be that easy. Scientists befuddled. Just pour one bowl of Coca-Cola on your head every single day. Could be the move. And then also, another one was like, and this is why I was like, I don't know what the algorithms got on me, but it was like, eat this to kill all the worms in your body overnight. So again, I don't know how many worms I got in there that aren't supposed to be in there, but the algorithm seems to think I've got an infestation. But the other one I've been getting a lot of that I think they're starting to zero in on my personality was like, ultimate Canadian quiz, can you name these Canadians? And then the picture is AI-generated Shania Twain, AI-generated Celine Dion, and AI-generated Alanis Morissette. And I was like, yes, I can. Yes, I can name those 3 Canadians, to be honest with you. Baby, 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 when you touch me like this, or when you hold me like that. You know what I'm talking about? Celine heads. Yes, dude. Yeah. Nope. That's fair. I feel like Celine is like, she's like the least popular, most popular artist of all time. Like if I was to ask you name 5 Michael Jackson songs, you'd be like, easy. Thriller, Wanna Be Starting Something, Job's Gone, Brad, What Are You Gonna Do, etc., etc. But for Celine, like I can't name 5 Celine Dion songs, but obviously she's outrageously popular. I'm so upset he wasn't saying Job's Gone. I don't care what r/Michael Jackson says. He is not saying dog gone. He's saying Job's gone. He's saying, Brad, what are you gonna do? And he fired Brad. He fired Brad right after the video. They did not have a fruitful, productive cooperation for the rest of his touring days. They did not. He was fired after that because he dropped the ball. That's wrong. It's right in my head. I think that's the worst day of Michael Jackson's life, except, well, now that I'm thinking about it, there's probably a few more that come up to the top. The trials, when he got set on fire, dangling the baby over the edge, and the subsequent aftermath. There's probably a lot of ones that clear that. His childhood, sure, okay, fair enough. But then, not only did Brad screw up the audio, but the backup singer's trying to sing the Michael Jackson part, and you can tell he's kind of like trying to stop himself from crashing out on the backup singer that's singing the Michael Jackson part. She's like, you're not Michael Jackson, lady. He's Michael Jackson. The baby dangling wasn't even that bad. No, it was pretty bad. It was out of pocket, man. You're not supposed to hold your baby over the edge of the balcony. Like, I genuinely believe that he was trying to, that he was just trying to show off the baby, but you don't show off the baby by putting it over the edge of the balcony. You put it like, you just go, here's my baby. Just a little Simba moment. Over the balcony is so crazy, man. He's so silly. He actually is. He's a silly guy. I don't think listen. Okay, was. Yeah, I know Michael Jackson is no longer with us, okay? I'm not a Michael Jackson still alive sort of guy. But all I'm saying is, among you, I don't think, in the best faith interpretation, I don't think you could conceivably say Michael Jackson was not a silly individual. He had some silly times, man. He had a pet chimpanzee. I saw him in Malaysia in 2019. Was he on MH370? This is like an actual, like, national tragedy. I don't really feel good that my brain went, plane's gone. Plane's gone. That's not nice, man. They're still looking for it. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I know. That's why I said I don't feel good about it. You think Michael Jackson would watch Kai Cenat? I think there's like a 98% chance that if Michael Jackson had lived to 2025, he would have been on the Mafia-thon too. And I'm not even being facetious. I think there's a great chance that he would have been on the Mafia-thon. Like, we actually, I know it sounds like I'm making light of it. I guess I'm not making a joke about it. We were robbed from so many good Michael Jackson interviews. If he was still alive to this day, I would love to know what Michael Jackson's thoughts on COVID were. I'd love to, Michael Jackson in the Oscars selfie with Ellen and Bradley Cooper. Michael Jackson on the Joe Rogan Experience. Yeah, him saying 6'7". Okay, I can't say that. I can't say that. A lot of people are still very sensitive over that, but I could totally see Michael Jackson being like, I don't understand why lockdown's such a big deal. Bro, you live in an amusement park. Bro, you own the Beatles masters, man. Like, you don't get it, dude. For the average person, they're really struggling with the isolation. Job's gone. Job's gone. So I love Jobs Gone, man. Tell me, Brad, What are you gonna do? I believe it isn't down. It is crazy, and I'm not saying it would be better if it was like this. It's crazy you see so much AI Kobe stuff, but you see like very little AI Michael Jackson. Is it possible, and I say this with sincerity, is it possible that the man's voice is just so beautiful that they can't recreate it? Like maybe the computer is like, we're trying to pinpoint the magic. Obviously, we've got everybody else figured out, because the AI content that's coming out right now is so good, you can barely tell it's not really David Bowie. Oh, it's the lawyers. It's the MJ lawyers. W lawyers in chat. Not as relevant to young people. Is this true? You don't hear that many people glaze in MJ anymore. I mean, obviously he gets some glaze, but not as much. She hasn't made it into the same level of like critical reverence. Hella overrated? If I may, Off the Wall, Thriller, undoubtedly classic albums. A lot of the stuff in the 90s is not my tempo. Basic, like, almost everything in the 1990s, not really my tempo. Calling him overrated, kind of crazy. I didn't call him overrated. Someone in chat might have called him overrated, but... We hate the 90s? Not just, I mean, that's when Pavement did their best stuff. Michael Jackson, more of a 70s, 80s merchant, I would say. Less overrated than the Beatles? Okay, here we go. There's conversations that will be going around for the rest of my life. When is there going to be a different game for you to stim over, where the content is almost exactly the same, and also the Beatles are overrated? Even though, as time has gone on, the standing of the Beatles amongst the median member of the population has shrunk so much. They're still talking like the average person on planet Earth right now was born in like 1941. The average person in North America right now is basically, you're looking at him, okay? And there are people my age fucking with the Beatles, but it's not as much as the people my parents' age. Let's put it that way. Where the hell's the boss room, man? You more of a Natural Bridge or American Water guy? I'm an American Water guy, 100%. I'm a Random Rules, Smith and Jones forever, people. I'm more of that fella. Rip David Berman for real. Say some shit about Ringo and the Legion, you might not walk out. Say that shit about Stompin Tom down at the local 801st, bro. All the boys are out to drinko and the girls are getting stinko. No, we're gonna go because it's a Sudbury Saturday night. Oh, really? Oh, really? You think Stompin Tom's like a joke? You think Stompin Tom's a joke just because he writes songs about the potatoes in Prince Edward Island being red as fuck? Just because his most famous song is about a fake hockey game? Second period. Last game of the playoffs, too. Oh, how convenient. How convenient, bro. A good old hockey game. It's the best game you can name. Music was so easy back then, man. You could just say fucking anything. It didn't even matter. Didn't matter at all, man. Huge. Isaac is gassed right now. You're not wrong, Kate. You're not wrong. Huge. Yeah, this item's pretty good. It's pretty good at being like the best item in the game or whatever. I think we'll just chill with this. You guys been watching Physical 100 Asia? I was telling my Discord today, if in some freak accident I was like a genetic aberration that qualified for Physical 100 in any capacity, as soon as my opponent starts saying shit like, when the pain became unbearable, I just imagined I was a young child running with wild horses across the steppe, I would go, you know what? Fuck this. You can go ahead and give him the prize. I don't think that I'm gonna... Realistically, I don't... When I was like 10, I was playing PlayStation 2. I don't have that kind of like wellspring of motivation to draw from. I think like... I might as well just give up right now and save my tendons the wear and tear. When the dude I'm up against says, I used to train by wrestling horses, so this is nothing. Yeah, like, I want to go up against someone for whom this competition is the hardest thing they've ever done. I don't want to go up against someone for whom this competition is like a nice break from their normal day-to-day life. That's fucking crazy, man. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It is, it's the Key and Peele MMA sketch, man. Marty Supreme ad earlier. That one guy from Team Mongolia. One ticket for Marty Supreme, please. But Kate's making a joke because we were watching, like, the team competition, one of the team competition episodes of it last night. And inevitably, like 3 seconds into every competition, the people who are spectating go, you got this, he's gassed, he's gassed. And then like a minute later, they do a time lapse that's like, you know, 4.5 hours later, and they're still just going, ah! I was telling Kate, sometimes at no point when I watch Physical 100 am I like, I would do better than this person. But there are some challenges where I'm like, I think I would do all right at this. And then there's some where I was like, I'd be cooked at this. The team challenge one, I'm like, I can't do any of these. I'm gonna get fucked on the hurdles. I have low agility and I'm not tall. So like that one's done. The totems is probably my best chance, and I think I lack the mental toughness. Let's not even talk about the, you know, Newtonian physics of it. And then the balance one is not even worth discussing. Too heavy for the balance one, not strong enough, and my balance is fucked. And then the sack toss, I mean, like, might be able to get it over a few times, but we're not going for any length of time. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I'm a little stam coated right now. Crazy. This bait is crazy. I want you to explain yourself, okay? I want you to explain the bait so I can figure out how mad at it I should be. I listened to Good News for People Who Love Bad News for the first time the other day. Were you, like, severely unpopular in high school? Okay, first off, no. I was neutral. I was in the middle of the 3x3 grid. I wasn't getting overly glazed, but I wasn't eating my lunch alone in the bathroom. That came later when I wanted to maximize my efficiency to record more Isaac episodes. But why would you be unpopular for listening to an album that had like a number 3 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 charts? Everyone was rocking with Float On, man. I don't understand. Holy shit, it worked. The album is loser core though for sure. It worked. They don't know I'm only pretending. What are you talking about? I'm asking you to explain why you typed the thing that you typed. Like, this might be your last shot. We are Legion, losers. Okay. You have some kind of, you're having a psychiatric episode. As a result, I don't really feel like going in on you too much. That's just, especially in the holiday season. But you should, like, you should sort yourself out, because I didn't say drink the soup. I'm not going to say consider therapy. Because from having gone to therapy myself, I'm not 100% sure that it actually does anything. You can hate me if you want. I've got lived experience. I'm just kind of, like, if you, some of the shit I was listening to, like, I was listening to Marquee Moon in high school. And that's the sort of thing where you could be unpopular. Imagine you're like, you finally get invited to a party, and they're like, hey, take the aux. And then they plug the aux into your Creative Zen jukebox. And then you plug, that goes to a little dummy cassette tape, and then you put that into the tape deck, and you go, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Rolling Stone magazine called this the best guitar solo of all time. That's the kind of shit that could get you, you know, it could be socially very dangerous for you. But good news for people who love bad news? Someone in chat said it, man. This was peak Natalie Portman era. Like, that album was popular, man. People were fucking with it. What does that mean? You gotta see Garden State, nephew. You gotta see Garden State. Don't say Marquee Moon got you pussy in high school. No, the fuck it did. Marquee Moon didn't get anybody pussy in high school. Even if Richard Hell had played the solo in high school, people would have been like, it's a little long, don't you? A little self-indulgent. You really need 10 minutes to make your point? Cheap trick, I want you to want me? 2 minutes, 41 seconds. You really need 4 I want you to want me's in order to make your point? Yeah, people were doing it to Kanye's new workout plan. Back when I was in high school, it was a different era, man. Pejorative. I'm using that as a derogatory. That's true. Cheap Trick didn't even need the song. The title does it all. Help. I think I'm kind of the GOAT. They're calling me the young Sun Bean of using Mega to locomotes. Don't say you're on his 2026 workout plan. Well, I don't know, because he recently, he recanted all of his, well, many of his ignorant statements, right? So it could be worse. Like, his 2024 workout plan, really, really bad to be on. 2026, probably, I wouldn't recommend it, but it might not be as bad as 2024. And this clip might age so funny. Please, please, yay, don't do any interviews this year. Please, please. What a game. Is this Isaac 3? How long have we been playing this, man? Puka about to get a verse. Oh, man. This is number 2. You gonna play Expedition 33 now that it won Game of the Year? Whoa, 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 hang on. I missed the Game Awards? I was just waiting for Jeff Keighley to tell me my opinion on video games. Now that I know it's out, I gotta go check this out, man. Although I don't want to be made a fool now that we objectively know what the best video game of 2025 is. Fuck all this personal opinion type stuff, man. I even linked a funny clip. I guess somebody didn't watch it. I saw it when it was live, Justin. I almost called you Apollo. That's because you tilted me so bad. I defaulted to muscle memory. What's your personal opinion? Probably Trick Shot Simulator. Trick Shot Simulator's up there. Blueprint's kind of the goat of making you be like, my brain's not so good. I just don't respect an RPG because, like, we all play a role, man. In this life. That's damn true. Low key, some don't. I gotta think about that. You might be right, though. Robbed? Trick Shot Sim actually might be more robbed than Blueprints, because at least people give a fuck about Blueprints. Nobody on Earth gives a fuck about Trick Shot Sim except for me and chat, which is crazy. As it should be. It's literally like an awesome experience. I don't know if I call it a great game, because I know how you guys talk about games. Where's the graphics? Where's the graphics? It only has you have to make up the story yourself as you go? I guess I am kind of saying that, like, the best restaurant of the year might be like a place that just served you like an empty plate. But like, if it made you fucking, if it tasted the best, if it was the best dining experience, then maybe it was the best restaurant, bro. Hello, Simvicta, by the way. Hello. Yeah, I don't think Keely's ready for that one yet.